Will you release all the civilian hostages? Will you let them go from Gaza? Unconditionally, will you let them out now?
They are not hostages, first. Secondly, I told you...
Whatever you call them, captives, guests, whatever. Will you let them go? What have they done?
I said we will release them, and the Al-Khassam brigades announced that. Let them stop this aggression, and you will find the mediators like Qatar and some Arab countries like Egypt and others. They will find a way to have them released, and we'll send them to their homes.
Did you mean to take civilian hostages? Did you intend to do that? Or was that a mistake, taking so many civilians, and civilians from countries all around the world?
I said this happened within the situation of a battle. Al-Qassam fighters focused on the army officers and rank and file to exchange them for the 5,500 prisoners we have.
So all of that justifies what you did on October the 7th, going into civilian places, taking civilians hostage, killing civilians, taking old women, taking children. All of that is justified by what Israel did. Is that right? You're saying an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Do two wrongs make a right?
You, Dominic, insist on the same narrative. This is what Israel has done. Occupation. Assaults on Al-Aqsa.
But on that day we saw your fighters killing women, killing children, taking old women. Are you saying, let me ask you, was that a mistake? Did you go too far? You couldn't control your fighters? Because you talked about the military operation, the attacks on the civilians, the 250 dead at that music festival. They were attacked deliberately by fighters in paragliders. We've seen the pictures. Was that intentional or was that a mistake? Because you say you were only attacking the military, but clearly many civilians were targeted, killed, kidnapped and tortured that day.
Dominic, please listen to me well. The elite forces of Hamas on the dawn of the 7th of October attacked the barracks and positions of the Gaza division.
Yes, but we've heard about the military achievement. We've heard about, I'm asking about the civilians, the attacks on the civilians. Please answer that, Mr. Mashal.
Never, Dominic. You insist on adopting the Israeli narrative.
It's not Israeli. It's the pictures we've seen on Al Jazeera. Palestinian journalists have filmed Hamas fighters going to civilian places, attacking civilians. I'm asking you, please answer. Was that intended? Was it calculated? Or was it a mistake? Did your men go too far that day?
I'm telling you very specifically, the elite forces of Al-Qassam did not kill civilians as a result of the fire exchange and by the bullets of the Israelis.
Hamas bandanas, they're in kibbutzes, civilian places, looking for civilians.
Let me finish my sentence, please. If there was any killing, this definitely was not intended, definitely.